More news coming in. Israel begins a ground invasion of Lebanon. Israel warns South Lebanon villagers. IDF has asked South Lebanon villagers to vacate. Israel planes destroy pro-Hezbollah TV channel. Hezbollah starts the Operation Revenge for Nasrallah's killing is what we know. Major escalation in the Israel-Lebanon war. Israeli forces entering Lebanon began the ground operation against Hezbollah. IDF has pounded Beirut Airport and Dahieh overnight. The fighters of Division 98, including the fighters of the Commando Formation, the paratroopers, the armor of the 7th Brigade entered Lebanon and launched targeted ground invasion. 8 people have been killed in ground operation in Lebanon. The Israeli military has declared the areas around the settlements in northern Israel near the border with Lebanon as a closed military zone. Netanyahu issued a warning directed to Iran that there was nowhere in the Middle East beyond Israel's reach to protect its own territory, 2 days after the military killed the leader of Hezbollah. Meanwhile, in India, Prime Minister Modi has dialed Netanyahu. He said there is no place for terror in the world and that India is committed to restoring peace.
We will not let 7th of October happen again on any one of our borders. We will continue doing whatever necessary so that Israeli families can return to their homes in safety and security.
There is not any kind of let-off in the escalating tensions across the Lebanon. Now the ground invasion has been started by the Israeli Defensive Forces that has resulted more worries and tensions among the displaced people. More than 5 lakh people have already migrated from the southern Lebanon and are compelled to live in the different open areas across the Beirut. Now, since Monday when the Beirut was attacked, there is also fear among these people who live in the Beirut are currently displaced here in the Beirut city. Already thousands of people have migrated to the Syria, but we are getting reports on Tuesday that there is also bombing started by the Israeli forces in Beirut as well as in the Damascus. So no safe place for all these displaced people across the Lebanon and now in Syria. Particularly after the ground invasion, which has been confirmed by the IDF forces in the South Lebanon, this war is going to escalate. Israeli defense forces have said that this is the limited invasion where they are going to destroy the hamlets of Hezbollah in the villages on the South Lebanon. But the story will not end there, and in the coming days, this war will escalate, and all eyes on or the response of we can say of the Iran. Ashraf Ani, India Today in Beirut.